everyone, welcome to my video. Today is Tuesday the 2nd of November 2021. My name is Dan Guitar from Thailand. In this video, I like to talk about the true Dhamma or Nirvana for early people who have trouble wisdom. I'm Arhan in Thailand. I'm ready to help everyone on this earth to attain Nirvana as well. You can rely on me because I try to help you to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety. I'm Arhan in Thailand. I try to help you. When you listen to me, you must consider along as I said over again until it's go deep into your heart. Then you will understand it, and finally you will have opportunity to attain Nirvana in this life. Aha! The topic to speak in this video. Let's take a look. I'm dedicated to spreading the story about human thought process for living without suffering. As I told you, everything is caused by the thought process. Every story I convey in the video, I want you to understand about the flavors idea of thought process. The thought process is a heart of quenching of all suffering. The thought process has no origin and destination. The thought process is the nature. The thought process, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. The thought process has no owner. Topic to speak in this video, I say I'm dedicated to spreading the story about human thought process for living without suffering. In reality, what you see or hear now from birth to death, you see in the way you see, you hear in the way you hear. It doesn't mean anything. What you see now, it doesn't mean a man who is speaking or a man is walking. You were taught to believe what you see now is a man who is walking. It's just the belief in the meaning of the fictional language. As I told you, I want you to understand about the thought process. The thought process controls the body to move naturally without using the language. Say to this body, when you move or do everything in everyday life, you never use the language. Say to yourself, I want to move from here to there. I want to stop. Not at all. The true Dhamma in wisdom in reality, it's not possible to teach each other because there's nothing to teach. And the most important is there's no language to say. The following story I will say is not ridiculous, but it's very difficult to understand or hardly impossible to understand because you have never heard someone say it like me before. First of all, you must be broad-minded to listen and without prejudice to me in this talk. I don't teach you anything. I just borrow the fictional language to create content and story to talk to you for understanding about the thought process. Because the thought process is the heart of quenching of all suffering. Everything is caused by the thought process. Can you understand me? Those who can understand in this talk must be counted individually that how many people there are. The story in this talk is suitable for only people who have the most wisdom like you. I hope that you are a smart person who can understand in this talk. The fools cannot understand in this talk because they lack wisdom. Or don't want to understand. Can you understand me? I have something to show you. Let's take a look. If everyone on this earth accept believes the universal truth with wisdom that our true self don't really exist. Don't really exist. When life problems or suffering happen, all I said, they are caused by the thought process. While you are realizing your thought, the life problem and suffering will fade away. And let's take a look. Everyone in this world, whether you are religious or not religious, you must meet the universal truth, which cannot be avoided. That everything in this world is impermanent. It changes all the time. And most important is non-self. Let's take a look. The universal truth is everything on this earth is non-self. The universal truth is everything on this earth which is impermanent because it deteriorates all the time and cannot be controlled. And the most important is everything on this earth is non-self. Let's take a look. The thought processes are universal truth too. Everything on this earth is caused by the thought process. We use the thought process to live from birth to death. We use the thought process to live from birth to death. The word thought process sometimes we call the cycle of thought, which has no origin and destination and never end. You know, as I told you. Topic to speak in this video, I say, I'm dedicated to spreading the story about human thought process for living without suffering. If you can understand in this talk, finally you can live without wanting happiness and without suffering. Because as I told you, our true self, it doesn't really exist. Everything on this earth is soulless. Everything is not an ego. Everything on this earth is, as I told you, is non-self. I say the thought process are universal truth. The true Dhamma in Buddhism is the universal truth. The universal truth is the nature. What you see right here now is this is nature. Nature is aware of nature. But in this talk, please believe temporarily. The language I use in this talk is real. That first understanding each other in order to not have to understand each other anymore. As I told you, the true Dhamma in Buddhism, or the universal truth, is suitable for the people who have the most wisdom. Can you understand me? Those who can understand in this talk, those who can overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, it must be counted individually that how many people there are. Can you understand me? I hope that you are a smart person who can understand in this talk, and finally you can overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety. In the end, you will have opportunity to attain Nirvana life. Can you understand me? The true Dhamma in Buddhism, we study only the subject of the mind. We did not study about the human existence because our true self, it doesn't really exist. What you see over here now on this earth is just non-self. What you see over here now, it doesn't mean a dog, a cat, a tiger, a goat, a bottle of water. No, not at all. If you can understand this talk, in reality, the true Dhamma in Buddhism is very easy to understand because the true Dhamma in Buddhism, we study only the subject of the mind. We did not study about the human existence. What you see over here now, it doesn't mean anything. It has no language to say. But you were taught to believe this is a man who is standing, a man who is walking, and this is a cat say meow. A dog say hoo 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 hoo. A tiger say ho ho ho, and a goat say bear, and the last one a shark. A shark say what? A shark. A shark say shark 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 shark. A shark say shark 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 shark. Just kidding. In reality, what you see over here now from birth to death, you were taught to believe this is a shark, a dog, a cat, a tiger, a goat, a bottle of water. All that I said, it's just the belief in the meaning of the fictional language because you were taught to believe, but you cannot realize your thought. In reality, the meaning of the language is just a fictional language. It doesn't mean really a language. Can you understand me? I said it doesn't sound weird because you have never heard someone say it like me before. The story in this talk, I don't teach you anything. I have to borrow the language to create content and story to talk to you first and about the thought process as I told you. The thought process, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. Something which happened in the thought, something which happened in the thought, it doesn't mean anything. Something which happened in the thought is happened in the thought. It's happened to learn. It doesn't mean happen to for managing. Something which happened in the thought, it has no owner. It doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. The thought talk to the thought. Something which happened in the thought, we name it suffering, happiness, depression, and anxiety. It's just the belief in the meaning of language. Something which happened in the thought. Sometimes the thought like something which happened in the thought. Sometimes something which happened in the thought. The matter, if the matter in the thought is pleasing, the thought like it. I want to keep it for a long time. But sometimes something which happened in the thought, the matter in the thought is not likable. The thought want to kick it out. Not at all. Something which happened in the thought, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth, as I told you. The thought is a thought. The thought is natural. The thought, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. Topic to speak in this video, I say, I'm dedicated to spreading the story about human thought process for living without suffering. I say, in reality, what you see over here now, it doesn't mean I, you, we, they, he, she, it. Can you understand me? As I told you, those who can understand in this talk, it must be count and individually that how many people there are. I believe that, I hope that, I believe that you are a smart person who can understand in this talk. And finally, you can overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety. Please bear in mind.